vocals that I heard last night. It was just absolutely amazing. Now, we didn't finish the show. We just stayed for a few minutes. But again, it's a bit unfortunate that not a lot of folks heard it.
Yeah, well,
It was just
unfortunately,
amazing.
I never got a chance to hear it. I was at beat yesterday.
I know, and they must have been, to wait till it was after 11 o'clock.
Just
by the
about
time
around
they
11
started.
o'clock before they got on. And still a nice crowd on the field. I was surprised so many people stayed around, and I stayed for 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, but
and the people seemed to be really enjoying it.
well, I mean, we kept, and just a quality voice. It was just amazing. And again, I'd never heard of this girl before. Maybe a lot of others haven't done it. But just wonderful, a wonderful way to end. And those who stayed must have been, treated to a really good show.
Yeah, and if we're going to be mentioning the local acts group, we really haven't mentioned at all, and probably unfair that we haven't, is we didn't even know they were performing. They didn't know they were going to be performing until like the night before or something. That was Sideline, a group that very well known in the Grand Falls-Windsor, have been playing together for a number of years, play a lot of dances, play a lot of different events. Got a chance, as they did last year, to go on the big stage in front of a few thousand people.
Absolutely.
And I thought they did a terrific job, and people seem to really appreciate that. The only thing is, I said to Mike Snowgrove later on that night, and Mike is the keyboardist and lead singer for Sideline, I said, I can't believe you guys had the nerve to do La Vida Loca. He said, no, it's just too much fun. We had to do it.
Well, you just stole my next line again. To bring it, they're so up to date, for those who are into that kind of thing. He just, of course, he did apologize for the fact that he wasn't slim enough to do the dance.
He said he figures people really appreciate the fact he didn't try the dance.
He didn't try to dance, yeah. He said, I don't quite fit the Ricky Martin thing, whatever, but hey, the vocals more than paid up for it.
But you can usually catch Sideline at Mingles.
Yeah.
Every
Signal.
Signal Hill?
No, Bucket Truck, sorry.
Yeah, we're going to go to Bucket
We're going to go to
Truck
Bucket Truck
Bucket
now?
Truck.
in just
Yeah.
a moment.
Okay.
Just carry on there, Jim.
But yeah, you can usually catch your Sideline at Mingles, and usually I try to check them out when they're in. Mike is very entertaining. Just to go and watch Mike and the rest of the crew alone is the show itself, I must say.
Yeah, they play Mingles a fair bit. They play down at Jimmy Jack's on a fairly regular basis. They've played, the MASH parties that the Red Cross do, and a number of other events like that. They played the New Year's Eve at the Legion last year.
Kept busy.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a very popular band. And one of the things people do appreciate about them is the fact that they are up to date. A lot of bands will put together a series of songs that they do, and it's the same thing over and over and over. But with Sideline, they practice every week. They get together. They always throw in a couple of new songs. Every time you'll see them, you'll hear at least 1 or 2 songs you haven't heard them do before.
And then, of course,
people appreciate that.
Yeah. Then, of course, you had the boys, the two standards from the club scene.
Oh, last night, opening off the Pepsi Party in the Park, me and Smitty,
Absolutely wonderful.
Gary Davis and Jerry Smith.
And again, you looked out through the crowd and you saw a lot of folks who have followed these guys, have been part of them for years and years.
They've been part of the music scene here for longer than they care to remember, I'm sure. But I asked them, we got to introduce the band yesterday at that particular concert, and I said, now is it Smitty and me or me and Smitty? He said, no, it's me and Smitty. So I said, you get top billing, you're me. So I was asking Gary Davis. I said, you're me. Anyway, a little joke there. Let's move on quickly. Get me out of here, Jim.
Okay, I did an interview yesterday. No, that's a lie. Saturday. Saturday afternoon, backstage with Bucket Truck. They're a band from St. John's. They put out an album now just over a year. An upcoming young band. Very entertaining. Very loud.
Very loud, very lively.
Absolutely. And very entertaining. So let's check that out. Bucket Truck.